No, we got lots of time.
Yes, sir. I just haven't seen anybody all weekend, you know, and this is the first
I
chance
get
I've
it,
had to
okay.
talk.
That's a darn good job.
Thank you very much.
It is 4:05, we will call this meeting of Sunday County Commissioners to order for Monday, October 9th, 2017. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Stacy, please.
Feel like turning to the prayer. Lord, we thank you for the many blessings of giving us yet another day today. And while we had the opportunity to reflect upon this being Columbus Day, we also ask for your healing hearts and arms and comfort for our museum family. As our museum director, Tanya Hopper's husband, was laid to rest today, and he's now in your kingdom. And he'll be, I'm sure, put to good use with you, helping with any hunting, sports-related activities, and storytelling from the things we learned this morning. Please be with them at this time of mourning. We also ask you to be with our special guests that will be joining us as they travel and on their ways traveling about the county. Be with us as we do our best to do what we are here to do as public servants for the benefit of the citizens of this county. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay, the schedule is that Speaker of the House, Cliff Rosenberg, has been in Fostoria. He's visiting some manufacturers there. He's on a pretty tight time schedule. I did ask Representative Ryan Keith to let me know an ETA if he possibly could. He's scheduled to be here sometime about 4:20. My sense is that it will be later than that, most probably. So we will start the meeting and talk about a couple of things, and then we'll probably recess, giving them time to finish up the rest of the agenda. So with that, Mr. Stacy, why don't you talk about the Justice Center as it relates to maybe the time capsule?
Okay. We had another committee meeting Thursday afternoon, I think it was, and we keep growing our group a little bit with some more folks coming in to help us with the gathering of stuff. The list is pretty well compiled of things we want to include in the time capsule, but now we're getting to the point of actually needing to get the gathering completed and actually formulating how much room we have and the actual dynamics of the space. So we did have the opportunity to go over to the Justice Center into the main corridor where the time capsule is going to be placed in the wall on the left side as you enter the building there. So got to go over there and see that. I think that was exciting for a lot of the folks on the committee to actually, we've been talking about this now, see where it's going to go and talk about that. And one thing that on the aspect of things being recorded in digitally and having electronic submission of a lot of the content, because that pretty much lets it be almost limitless of what we include. And under the umbrella of the fact that we want to open the time capsule in 50 years, they thought it would be great fun if we've got people to do a selfie to 2067. 2067 being the year that the time capsule will be opened in 50 years from 2017. And then we can have that obviously electronically all included. And so obviously if people do that, we hope they will use the hashtag selfie to TO 2067. So make sure you got that all right. It's hashtag selfie to 2067. With that, we hope that they'll include the little documentation, not just the picture, possibly put their name and or their name and place, location, where they're at or from. And then those will all be included because all of those at the meeting will know more about all of this digital stuff than I do and how this all works. And that'll be a real easy way to summarize with that hashtag being noted. So that can be on, correct me, Shane, if I'm wrong. It can be text messages, it can be post on email, it can
Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook.
Okay, so any of the electronic media kind of stuff, if you use the hashtag selfie to 2067, it'll all bring that up. You'll see how many people have posted. So we thought will be interesting as we start to publicize that now. See how many people will jump in on adding something to that, and that's just one significant way to get a lot of people to be part of the time capsule. Aside from that, letters have gone to the schools, and Father Murd is going to follow back up with the schools. We've asked the schools to contribute a yearbook from 2017 if they can, and then asking them to get students to participate, and we gave them a few ideas. We're open to whatever they want to do, obviously electronic submission, some type of an index of whatever it is they would submit in a file, and we'll get that on the hard drive at the end of the time capsule. Because we thought some art would be interesting, some student predictions for what they think life will be in 2067, them talking about significant things of 2017. So we don't want to limit it. We want them to let it be open to them, like what they'd like to submit. So we just thought the yearbooks would be great documentation as something physical in the time capsule, and it shows obviously that student body of the folks who will likely be there in 2067 when it's opened. They're well documented publications. The yearbooks are everybody's identified in captions. You'll see hairstyles and clothing styles and what was important, what was going on at the school at the time, and all of that kind of thing. So that's just one example, some of the physical stuff. Obviously, our project documentation is going to be contained physically in there, as well as electronic submissions of stuff and all that stuff. So we will continue, but expect to see a great deal more going out now by either news release and social media promoting the collection of stuff. We're going to target around November 1 as a deadline date. If we don't give one, we'll still be shaking it out as we're ready to seal this thing up, and we don't know when that's going to be, but we know we got to get to a summary part so we can index everything and so forth. So that's kind of the target at this point.
Well, for those of us, 1967 doesn't seem like that long ago, but 2067 sure seems like a long time. Judy,
What are the
is that
ideas?
right, Judy?
I've given up hope for it.
No, I understand that. 67 doesn't sound like that long ago, does it?
One of the ideas that came out of the committee was that the commissioners should write a letter to our future selves in 2067 for them to open. So, you know, give that some thought.
I don't think we can all agree what to say.
I think I'll have to be individual letters.
I as one. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But good job on this, Holly. I really appreciate you.
It's great the folks that have come on board to be involved, because we got folks representing Tiffin University, we've got students at Discover Seneca County, the chambers involved, just the ATs involved, just anyone who wants to can be, but they're helping us pull some things like such as the baby times, some of those document things that we want to make sure we have in there from this year. Because as much as we can put everything electronically, as we reminded ourselves in that meeting, was it's not about, we want things that we won't find on eBay or whatever eBay is in 50 years, and that necessarily, research you'll be able to find key things. But what about the other things? Those predictions will be the things that won't be out there unless somebody writes them down and documents that now. And
Current venues was another one that was.
Yeah, we can do venues, restaurants, and but we've got a whole host of things already collected, so there will be physical stuff and then a lot of electronic stuff as well.
Okay, well, we will do a roll call, and I didn't forget it. We will do a roll call and approval of the minutes and stuff once the speaker gets here. I think we'll recess. I was hoping that maybe you might text or show here pretty soon. We'll recess until I get a text saying when the speaker will approximately be here.
Otherwise we'll be discussing and have to rehash it. I know they want to hear some of what we've got going on, so on these topics.
So Addie,